All right, so Alys does not want to drink water on her own, and she's still going to the bathroom every day, probably to push out the medication. So today in her humid hide, I found urates. For a second there, I got excited because I thought it was a deflated egg that had been squished by her, but no, it was just urates that had been packed down along with the rest of her dirt. So I dug that out, changed the dirt, sprayed it with F10FC, and mixed it in so that, you can have some sort of sanitation. And F10FC won't hurt the animal. In fact, it'll actually help if it turns into a vapor. It will clear her lungs up a bit. So since she will not drink water on her own, I've come to the decision that I have to help her out. So down here next to me, I have a syringe full of water. I bought these syringes, years ago on Amazon for like $12 for 100. They're probably not that much anymore though. And they're really nice. They have the nice little rubber washer in there that makes it go down nice and smooth instead of like click, like the vets. The vets give me the really cheap ones for her medication. It's terrible. But for her, this should make it a little easy. I did it for her last night. She is moving around a little more. I don't know if she's feeling better. She is doing slightly normal tongue flicks, but the end of her tongue is still stuck together. And she's still having shallow breathing. I just took her out and put her on the heat. I've never had a hognose ever go inside their human hide before, like ever. Whenever they have to go, I've literally seen them exit the bin, poop outside in the aspen, and then go right back in after they pooped. They do not seem to like pooping in their humid spot. This is the first time ever I've ever seen a hognose do it. It seems... In fact, I've never even seen Beth up there poop in her humid hide. The snakes just in general, where they sleep, they don't tend to want to poop. Well, that's not true because I catch them sleeping in their... when I wouldn't give them humid hides, they would actually sleep in the aspen and poop and sleep in their hides, kind of like this. They would just lay there, poop there, and stay with it, which is gross. But with humid hides, never. So this is a first for me. So that's telling me she's too weak to even come out of the box on her own. If I didn't work so late, then I would just take her out in the morning and put her under the heat, but I don't want her to bake. So I've raised the room temperature up to 80 degrees so that she'll at least have some sort of higher temperature while she's in the humid hide box. And I just temped it with the temp gun. It's 80 degrees exactly. Let's get her out of here. Come here, baby. Kind of hard to do this with the hat on because it gives me like another head length in front of my face. Hey, come here. Hello? Can I get a tongue flick, please? No. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just saw a gnat. Dang it. I hate gnats. Get out of here. They're obviously coming in through the air conditioning. I just added a pre-filter too. Come here, baby. Come here. We gotta give you some water. I have a towel on my lap to keep aspen that clings to her and other bits staying there. I might have to adjust this camera here. Gotta adjust it down a bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. Let's take this. And this is this is almost exactly like giving her medicine. Actually, I don't even have to shoot all the way down her throat. That would actually be kind of dangerous because she tends to resist. All I have to do is let her know, hey, this is water, not medication. So I'll push it down a few bars. She'll drink and then realize it's water. And then I can just hold the rest up to her mouth and she will drink. In fact, maybe I don't even have to do that. Let's see. I'm going to squirt a drip. Just a drop. There we go. Will you drink on your own today? No, she won't. So here we go. Okay, baby. So under the mouth. She's not really resisting me, which isn't good. Normally she fights. Here we go. Under the edge of the mouth. To the back. Pivot it in. Oh, baby, it slipped out. I'm sorry, I know. Pivot it in. Make sure it's down her throat. Squirt a little bit in. Okay. Okay, she's drinking. She's drinking. If I didn't do this, she'd probably pass away from dehydration because she's, well, I don't know, she's always in her humid hide and they can absorb some moisture through their skin, but it's just not enough. She needs to be intaking water. There we go. So she's drinking on her own now. I'm just pushing out drips and drips. See her cheeks going back and forth? I gotta be careful. I have to watch her nostrils. If it starts coming out of her nostrils, then I know it's too much. And I don't think she has the strength to cough. They only have the one lung, so you do not want to get water in there. Okay, baby, that's not much. Okay, she doesn't want to drink. How much is this? This isn't much. This is only 0.5 milliliters total. So not even 1 milliliter. These are the tiny syringes. Okay, baby, one more time. I'll do this one more time before I give her her medication. Just one more time, come on. These ones have the soft tips so that they don't scratch her mouth. All right, come on. All right, come on. And what you can help them do to swallow is once it's in their mouth, just stroke them. Stroke the throat. Stroke the throat, come on. Watch the nostrils. You all right? The tongue flicks are usually a good sign. You all right? Stroke the throat. Yeah, those are some normal tongue flicks. Okay. She's holding her head up, which means she's trying to get the water to go down. I'm not doing that, she is. Okay. And I don't have to give her the whole syringe. Not right now, anyway. Oops, jeez, I hit it. Okay, baby, just a little more. Can I get you to drink on your own, please? She really doesn't want to drink, but it's for her own good. You know, you'd like to trust that they know what they're doing, what's best for themselves, but at the same time, you can't let them waste away. Well, actually, sometimes you have no choice. But how you can tell if they're dehydrated is, Snake Discovery has talked about this in the past, is you pinch their skin and you watch to see how fast it goes down here. Come on. So pinch the skin. Yeah, she's slightly dehydrated. If it just goes right back down towards their body pretty fast, I don't know if that's coming up. If the skin that you pinch goes towards their body after you release it pretty fast, then they're not dehydrated. But if there's a delay or if it stays standing up, then they're dehydrated. She's okay, actually. If it stays standing up, they're very dehydrated, and you need to rehydrate them as soon as possible. She's okay, probably because she spent the last 16 hours in her humid hide. But still, with how much she's been going, I think she needs more water. Baby? Can I get you a drink on your own, please? Okay, I'm not going to force it anymore. Not going to force it. Forgot to zoom back out. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, let me see you. Let me see you. Hard to see past this phone. You all right? Okay. She seems a little better. She's moving a little more on her own, but not a ton. So we have about, what is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. So she has about an hour and a half more before her heat and lights go out. So I want to let her take that time to get a little warmer. I'm just going to put her here on the very edge of the warm side, and she can decide where she wants to go from here. She probably is feeling harassed right now. Normally, she has no problem with me bothering her, but she's just not feeling well. So, you know, I can't blame her for wanting to hide. If she has the strength, she'll probably dig a little down into the aspen and just submerge herself, which is her way of telling me and all exterior threats, hey, don't bother me right now. I'm in pain or I'm not comfortable. I just want to be left alone. So I'm going to leave her alone. And then around 6:30, I have to give her medicine, so I can't leave her alone too long, about an hour from now. Anyway, that's a quick update. Thanks for watching, everybody.